alive being. Drop your form into his form and dissolve. Remember, you are a Sarupya Mukta, means your form is dissolved into his form. All my disciples, now I am initiating Salokya Mukti, Samipya Mukti, Sarupya Mukti, Sayujya Mukti. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Participants and all the viewers who's watching us live right now. That was a very beautiful and wonderful darshan all of us just had on Bhagavan Soma Skandamurti. I request all participants to post your experience on today's darshan, as Swamiji was wearing a different color, like Swamiji was wearing the color dress. And I request all participants to post your experience on today's darshan. It was such an amazing darshan today. As very beautifully Swamiji said, that Swamiji raised our Kundalini Shakti to the state. Swamiji raised our very frequency of the Turiya state, so that when we fall asleep, we won't fall into space of Sushupti or Swapna, whereas we fall in the state of Turiya, the highest the state of awareness, the state of bliss, the state of complete awareness, Turiya. So, I request all participants to post, how is it for all of you in today's darshan? And like Swamiji was directly dictating all the answers for all the participants. Swamiji was physically blessing all of you. Understand, in this moment of time, even though it was an alive darshan, but understand, this is the moment of time where Swamiji is the most available for all of us. When Swamiji is in the highest state of samadhi, understand, he is beyond this body which he is carrying. He is beyond the physical body he is carrying. So naturally, he is everywhere, is pervading everywhere. Who knows? Swamiji might have just visited your house and just blessed you and went in the Divya Shariri Bhava. So understand, in this state, in the space when Swamiji was in intense samadhi, is the most easiest way to connect with him. At this point of time, Swamiji is so available for all of us to connect with. Where Swamiji is much beyond this body and mind. Swamiji, of course, Swamiji is beyond mind already, but he is much more beyond the physical body he is carrying. And he listens to every single prayer which you have sent to him. He has actually physically has come and blessed each and every one of you, dictated each and every one of your answers. So understand, this is the moment of time where Swamiji is the most available for all of us, where you can easily connect with him and access him, so they can request to bless you, get any blessings for any boons which you want to manifest in your life. So I request all participants to post, how was today's darshan for all of you? It was such an amazing darshan all of us just had. Swamiji very beautifully did the Rasa Siddham process, where Swamiji churned our spine, our very, very spine, to awaken the Kundalini Shakti, which was sitting in the Muladhara Chakra, all the way up to her Sahasrara Chakra. And very beautifully also, all of us got the darshan of deities on the various different Kailasas, such as the Adi Kailasa, the Kailasa in Australia, very many different Kailasas all of us has darshan of the deities as the Paramashivoham Brahmotsavam just started with the grace and blessings of Swamiji. So, regards all participants, suppose how was today's darshan for all of you? Well, in today's darshan, I would like to share my experience on today's darshan. Like Swamiji was so it was actually beyond speech. Every darshan is very unique. Swamiji is always how to say, even every darshan also you can actually compare. Swamiji is actually into that bhava. Like for example, Swamiji says very beautifully in satsang that Bhagavan Subramanya, he is the Lord for all the youngsters, for all the youths, because he symbolizes that the youth, beauty, romance, and all those things. For Shaivets, our romance deity is Subramanya. For Vaishnaves, for them, romance deity is Bhagavan Krishna himself. So understand, Bhagavan Subramanya, he represents the ever youthful, and also the invincibility which all of us learn. Like that space of young, always charming, so beautiful to look at. Exactly the same way Swamiji also was radiating. So you can actually see how very beautifully Swamiji invoked the deity in him. So I would say Swamiji was so beautiful and with such an amazing darshan which all of us just had. So with this beautiful initiation, with this beautiful darshan which all of us just witnessed, the best thing you can do to retain this energy, the best thing you can do to retain this frequency, to remain the same frequency which all of us are into right now, is doing the power manifestation. As Swamiji says very beautifully, by doing the power manifestation, you are going back, you are connecting back to that same space which all of you were in during darshan time. And that space is going to be settled and retained into your inner space. So Swamiji says very beautifully, the best thing you can do right after the darshan is just doing the power manifestation, where easily these energies, the higher frequency which all of us just got exposed to, simply get settled into a system. And we'll always be in that higher state of awareness, in that higher space of frequency. So as today, all of us learn that Bhagavan Subramanya is the embodiment of the science of Siddha tradition. In today's power manifestation, all of you will be manifesting the power of seeing through the alchemy products. And very beautifully also, Swamiji has blessed each and every one of your alchemy products and the aushadas, which all of you have kept for energizing. So now request all participants to take your blessed alchemy products, your spiritual items such as the banyan tree leaf or the mirror, the yantra, and the Krishna Shila. And once you have taken, I request all participants, if you have Jnananjana, the sacred eyeliner, I request you to apply it on the mirror and in your third eye. Or if you do not have, I request you to apply the energized aushadha, which all of us just got energized directly by Swamiji. If you have the energized aushadhas, request all participants to apply it on the alchemy product, on the spiritual product, and also in your third eye. Yes. So now, I request all participants. So once you have placed the aushadha on the sacred alchemy product and on in your third eye, I request all participants now to sit in the unclutched space thoughts is coming right now, unclutch. Do not create a thought. Do not sustain a thought. Do not destroy a thought. Just unclutch. Be a witnesser for all the thoughts which is happening in your inner space. Just be an observer, a witnesser for all the thoughts which is happening right now in your inner space. And this beautiful space. Yes. So now in this beautiful space, I like request all participants to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize the form of Swamiji which all of us just experienced, it's all of us just witnessed. And now in this beautiful space, let your whole system, let your whole inner space vibrate in Mahavakya. I request all participants chant along with Swamiji by chanting the Mahavakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, I request all participants in this beautiful space, have the darshan of Swamiji with all your three eyes. With all your three eyes, have the darshan of Swamiji in the spiritual alchemy project.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Now, in this beautiful space, once you have the darshan of Swamiji, I request all participants to just bow down to Swamiji in the Dvanda space. Bow down to that form of Swamiji. And in that beautiful space, let us now get ready to manifest the power. So now request all participants. So all of you in this manifestation in this round, all of you are going to be scanning a specific incident which has happened in my life. For example, I'm going to be giving a date. I'm going to be sharing a date for all of you. And you're going to be scanning and revealing what incident had occurred on that day. So that requires all participants to reveal what has happened on this particular date. Now I'll be sharing a date for all the participants. So I request all participants to scan and reveal what happened on 23rd March 2020. What incident had happened on this day? Okay. So, Ma Sangeeta, you have posted incident related to our Swamiji Ma. Okay, that's wonderful. So, request all participants now, for all the participants who have newly joined for the program, and similarly the participants who have joined newly. So now I request all participants to keep the Alchemy projects in front of you. Now, ask Swamiji to reveal the incident on this day. Okay, Ma Sankita, you're asking. Incident related to or Swamiji Ma? It's incident which happened to me, Ma. What happened on 23rd March 2020 on this day? What incident has occurred in my life on this day? Okay. Paudone Pandurangane has posted. What's the date, please, Ma? Okay. Pandurangane Ayya has posted. What's the date for this, please? It's 23rd March, Ayya. 23 March 2020. Okay. Ma Purushananda, you have posted. I clearly sing Swamiji on granite slab. Okay, that's wonderful. Because all participants, as Swamiji is showing you in the Alchemy project, to start posting dances in the chat section. I see so many people have joined in for the program. Yes, Ma Kamadahana, Ma Litya Sage, Ma Purushananda. Yes, I repeat the date for all of you. It's 23rd March 2020. 23 March 2020. What incident had occurred in my life on this day? Raghunath Naya, Robert Ramaya. I request all of you to post whatever Swamiji has showed to you. Raju Sri Vatsavaya, request you also to post there whatever Swamiji has posted. Whatever Swamiji has showed you in the Krista Shila, in the Alchemy product. Back to Viskaraya, because all of the posts, whatever Swamiji showed in the Krista Shila to all of you. And because all the participants, Ma Kamadahana, Ma Lita Sagi, Ma Purushananda, Ma Bharati, Ma Mahama, Ma Iqbal Vanu, Ma Karini Shivanatrajan, Ma Suganyana Surupini, Ma Leelavati, because all participants, all of you to post whatever Swamiji has shown for all of you. I see so many participants have joined, and because all of you to post for the post whatever Swamiji is showing you. Ma Purushananda is saying that you will see Swamiji very clearly. I request you to go more deeper on that, Ma. Like, you can go more details on, like, was it an incident where, like, it was my experience with Swamiji? Or, like, what exactly, like, Swamiji, like, what Alankar did Swamiji come on the day? I request you to go more detail on that, Ma.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda.
Okay. So now let me reveal the answer. And then after we'll do one more round of the power manifestation. So on 23rd March 2020, 2-3 March 2020, on that day, it was my birthday. And Swamiji gave Kalabura Darshan for all the participants. It was during Paramashivoham Level-3 program. It is the first time Swamiji did the Paramashivoham Level-3 program. It's the first season. And on that day, Swamiji gave special Kalabura Darshan. And right after Kalabura Darshan, Swamiji gave blessings. Okay, Ma Sangeeta Yafosa, Swamiji is honoring you with a gift or graduation, Ma. Well, Swamiji was, yeah, of course, Swamiji's darshan was Swamiji's gift for me. Swamiji came in the Kalabura Bhava, and it was during the Paramashivoham Level-2 first season, where like the first time Swamiji introduced the Bhava Samadhi darshans. So at that time, on this particular date, which is on my birthday, Swamiji gave the Kalabura darshans for all the participants of the Paramashivoham Level-2 program. Yes. So, Ma Purushananda, that's wonderful, Ma. Okay, Ma Pushkalanda, you have posted. You saw Kalabhairava. That's wonderful, Ma. Okay, Ma Jnana Vigrahananda, you have posted. I see a heart shape. And Ma Susan Shoulders posted. Completed, graduated Gurukul. Okay, that's wonderful. Ma Purushananda, you posted. A baby running and embracing the mother and Swamiji watching and others children. Catherine Allen saw this. Okay, that's wonderful. And Ma Priyatna Surupnya posted. Oh, I see, wonderful, Ma. Yes. Yes. It was a day when Swamiji came with the Kalvara Bhava and Swamiji gave. Right after Kalvara Darshans, like Swamiji gave blessings on my birthday. It was my 15th birthday. Yes. That's nice. Okay, yes. So with this, let us do one more round of the power manifestation. Okay? So request all participants to post. This is from Swamiji's own life. On the day Shivaratri, in the year 9, okay, I don't want to say the date. Okay, fine. What happened in the year 1988 during February 22nd? I request all participants to post. This is from Swamiji's own life. What happened on February 22nd, 1988? So I request all participants to place this question in the Kristashila. Ask Swamiji. Swamiji, this is from your life, Swamiji. I request you to reveal to me what happened on this day in your life.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda. Paramashivoham Nithyananda. Paramashivoham Nithyananda. Paramashivoham Nithyananda. Paramashivoham Nithyananda. Paramashivoham Nithyananda. Paramashivoham Nithyananda.
Vibrate in that oneness space with Swamiji. Just intensely chant the Mahavakya in your inner space. Let your whole body, let your whole inner space vibrate in the frequency of the Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Okay. I now request all participants now to open your eyes and post whatever Swamiji is revealing to you. Whatever Swamiji is saying, whatever Swamiji is revealed to you, I request all participants to start posting it.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Whatever Swamiji is showing for all the participants, request all of you to start posting it immediately. You will see that when you start posting what Swamiji is showing immediately, you'll see more and more details Swamiji will be revealing to all the participants. So request all of you to start posting whatever Swamiji is showing to you, all of you, right now.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Because all participants, even if you're able to see only like blank screen, this Christian, you're not able to see anything also, do not worry about it. Understand, this is a very beautiful science that Swamiji is beautifully revealed for all of us. See, in those days and all, in ancient time, well, there was no TVs, there's no electronics. Everything was even more advanced. Well, during the time of Meenakshi used to communicate with all her citizens, with all her courtiers. It is through the Kristashila only. Through the alchemy products, she used to communicate with all of them. In each Madre houses, the Kristashila, the granite slab, will be kept on the wall like a TV. And through that, Meenakshi will be communicating with all the citizens, will be giving instruction, giving her commands during the whole Madurai kingdom. To understand, this tradition is a very age-old tradition, and Swamiji is just reviving the science again. Swamiji says very beautifully, the Krishna Shila, the granite slab, is much more than the TV quality. TV we can say is HD quality, but Krishna Shila is much more than that. It is much more than the HD quality which can ever imagine. It will like 3D live you will be able to see in the Krishna Shila. So understand, this is a very beautiful science. Even in Swamiji's own life also, like Swamiji manifests this power. Swamiji's Guru, Narayan Swami Tata, who's an adept in this field of seeing through the alchemy science, seeing through the alchemy products. So one day, one of the police officers in the Tiruvannamalai knew the science of that Narayan Swami Tata could do this because they were searching for the thief for a last one day and they were not able to find it. So naturally, they went to the gurus. They went to Swamiji's Guru, Narayan Swami Tata, and asked him, "Can you please tell us whereabouts of this person?" Swamiji was just sitting next to Narayan Swami Tata at the time, and Narayan Swami Tata said, "Swamiji, you show to them." At the time, Swamiji had the mirror in front of him, applied with the Jnananjana. Swamiji could clearly see, describe the whereabouts of this thief. Not just that alone, he was able to show the same thing to the police officer. What Swamiji was saying in the mirror, the same thing Swamiji was able to show to the police officer. The police officer also verified what Swamiji was saying. And at the end, they caught the thief and exactly the same spot as Swamiji has mentioned there, only the thief was hiding. So understand? This is how very beautifully Swamiji also manifests this power in his own life. And as Swamiji says, everything from Paramashivoham is a gift for him, is a gift for all of us to experience him, to enjoy his presence. So Swamiji is again reviving this science so that all of us can experience and get benefited from this beautiful science. So let us all participants to post whatever Swamiji has shown to all of you. Yes. So I see that many participants are actually have posted. So let me verify the answers now. So on this day, it was like Swamiji says very beautifully that on this day Swamiji met Arunagiri Yogeshwara. It was the first time Swamiji met Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Swamiji says that actually this was during the Shivaratri time. During the Shivaratri Brahmotsavam time only, Swamiji saw Arunagiri Yogeshwara as Swamiji recalls that Swamiji, the Shivaratri rituals, the specific rituals which they do for the Shivaratri Brahmotsavam, for the Shivaratri festival, was going on during the Arunachaleshwara temple. So it was during the period of the Shivaratri Brahmotsavam. At that point of time, Swamiji got the darshan of Bhagwan Arunagiri Yogeshwara himself. Yes. So with this beautiful manifestation, yes, I see the many parts are manifested. That's wonderful. Yes. So with this, as all of us today had the darshan of Bhagwan Somaskandamurti, let us now understand Bhagwan Somaskandamurti. Who is he? What does he represents in our life? And how can we imbibe his qualities? As Swamiji says, he is Paramashiva has gave him the science of invincibility. He has conquered every single thing in this planet. What was it that Paramashiva tell him to become invincible and understand Bhagwan Somaskandamurti is nothing but Tyagaraja himself in Tiruvarur temple, which is located in India, in South India. In Tiruvarur main temple, Lord Tyagaraja, the main temple of Lord Tyagaraja, it is this very form only. So in this session, we are going to learn who is Bhagwan Tyagaraja, what are all his qualities, and how can we imbibe his qualities in his life. Let us directly listen this from Swamiji. as Bhagwan Tyagaraja Paramashiva graces with Lord Subramanya and Devi. So let us now listen from Swamiji. Who is Bhagwan Tyagaraja and what are his qualities and how can we imbibe him? How can we invoke him and experience invincibility as him in our life?
Today, the first day of Skandasashti Mahotsava. Today is the day Subramanya was conceived, means he was expressed through the third eye of Sadashiva from the 5 phases: Satyojata, Vamadeva, Agora, Tatpurusha, Ishana. From 5 phases, third eyes, the energy is gathered. And the 6th space, not phase, space, Adhomuga, means the unborn space, Avyakta. It's also called Ajomuga and Adhomuga, both. Which is not shown, which is not born. Ajo means which is not born, Adho means which is not shown. The 6th space of Sadashiva, Avyakta, which is Ajo and Adho, which is neither shown nor born. From that space, the 6th spark happened and Adi Shakti held the whole thing together. The bio-memory of Adi Shakti, bio-energy of Sadashiva, it was too powerful to hold it together till the baby is delivered. So Ganga came to help. She acted as a spiritual incubator, adding muscle memory to this Garbha. So the bioenergy of Sadashiva, biomemory of Adi Shakti, and muscle memory of Ganga put together, completion of Sadashiva is Subramanya. Today is the day he was conceived and expressed. He is the completion, complete manifestation. Sadashiva sent his DNA first to the universe to expand and multiply in the form of Subramanya. He is the first DNA of Sadashiva, directly from Sadashiva's 5 phase, third eyes, and the 6th phase, 6th space. That is why even Sadashiva has only 5 phase, Subramanya has 6. Because the Avyakta, unmanifested, which is called Adhomuka or Ajomuka, unborn, unseen, Avyakta, even that contributed for the happening of Subramanya. Shiva Shakti Kumara Soma Asi Skanda. Soma is biology, Asi chemistry, Skanda physics. The whole Soma Skanda is one and the same. When Mahasada Shiva decided to cause infinity, decided to become infinitely infinity, universe started. His own infinity is Subramanya. Subramanya is not essence of Shiva, he is best of Shiva. That is why Subramanyam, best of Shiva. Best of Shiva is Subramanya. Same way, you guys are not essence of me, you guys are best of me. I have not given you my essence, I have given you my best. Me in you is my best. You in me is your best. You in me is best for you. Me in you is best of me. I should say, best of Hinduism is in Mahasudashivoham. And Mahasudashivoham is completely in Hinduism. Understand? I was reading a very interesting article few days before, where NASA confirms at certain time in the history of the universe, on this very nakshatra, Vaikasa, Vishaka, actually all the Vedic calendar months is the nakshatra on which Purnima falls. Chitra month means Purnima falls on Chitra nakshatra. Vaikasha month means Purnima falls on Visakha nakshatra. So on the nakshatra on which Purnima falls, that same nakshatra's name is given for that month. On this very Vaishakha peak, there was a huge light explosion in the universe. Of course, more than that NASA cannot record. When I was reading that article, it was very shocking how so many things our Shiva Mahapurana, Skanda Purana describes is corroborated by these modern day discoveries. Subramanya's birth is described elaborately in both the Puranas, Skanda Purana and Shiva Mahapurana. Both Puranas describe Subramanya's happening elaborately. I also need to reveal an important truth here. Subramanya is the Lord of spiritual alchemy science. Because his whole birth itself happened as a spiritual alchemy. His very birth happened as a spiritual alchemy. And he is the master of spiritual alchemy science. He is here now to make this Sadashivoham spiritual alchemy process successful. And my own gurus, before they made me manifest the spiritual alchemy science, I was put in the Gaumara sadhana, means experiencing Gaumara, Kumara, on Skandasashti day. This 6 days, not eating anything, doing nirahara, and the unique spiritual practice, making Subramanya Yantra on sacred ash, worshipping it with reciting 36 times the Skandasashti Kavasam,
and a special Moola Mantra. It was a spiritual practice. I was personally initiated by Vibhudananda Puri, and not only I completed it successfully and had a direct darshan of Subramanya and received this whole spiritual alchemy science as one gift. He is the Lord of the spiritual alchemy process. That is why the greatest spiritual alchemists called Siddhas, 18 Siddhas, consider themselves as the descendants of Subramanya, and they always revere Subramanya as their guru of their sampradaya. So the spiritual alchemy, developing the spiritual alchemy products and the science of spiritual alchemy is directly the gift of Subramanya to the world. His deity, which is standing on Palani temple, is the ultimate spiritual product anyone can possibly develop. The most ultimate spiritual product anyone can possibly develop on the planet Earth is the Navapashana deity of Subramanya standing on Palani hill. If you are too much worried about rights and wrongs of the narrow, small, short life of you, you are polluted, corrupted. When you understand the larger happenings of the cosmos, where your ideas of right and wrong, good and bad becomes irrelevant, you experience vikasa, understand? Narrowness is pollution, expansion is purification. More and more you get narrow with good and bad, right and wrong, pain and bliss. More and more you are polluted. More and more you are corrupted. More and more you expand, the vikasatva happens. More and more you are free. More and more you are purified. The definition of corruption, pollution or purification is all about expansion. Vikasatva. Vikasa is the basis from the root from which the word Vaishaka comes out. The Vaikasa is Vishaka. Today is the day where the expansion of the universe happened. Actually, Sadashiva expanding himself to celebrate himself is Subramanya.
Everything boils down in life to one principle, Tyaga. For what you dedicate, you sacrifice your life, that celebrates your existence, makes your existence celebratable for the universe. Tyaga makes the fire in your stomach, Jataragni intense. Tyaga makes your heart
so light and alive. Tyaga makes your head overflowing with Kundalini Shakti, nectar. Tyaga is your third eye. Tyaga is life. Tyaga is superpower, the core power from which everything manifests. Tyaga in Hindu tradition, Tyaga is the highest power, superpower. It is not like you are losing something. It is like you are asserting something. Paramashiva is Tyagaraja, not because he lost something, but because he asserts the ultimate reality by his existence. I asserted the ultimate truth. Paramashiva is real and Kailasa is real. That has to be revived on the planet Earth. I asserted that ultimate reality through my life. That is Tyaga. And I was ready to give up anything. That core principle is non-negotiable. Even if they snatch everything and take away the whole infrastructure, in one corner I will sit and continue to reach out to the whole world and go on reviving Kailasa. I tell you, this Tyaga awakens your Kundalini. Even if you need to go through abuses, negativity, attacks, persecution, digest everything, go on giving best things to the world. Be Tyaga Raja. Go on sacrificing. Yes, society will rate you, society will hate you, society will judge you, society will beat you. After all this, how you swallow everything and then what you contribute to the world is real you. That is what is the real you. Society will give what it has. But after digesting everything, you give what you need to contribute to the world. That is Tyagaraja. See these Tarugavana rishis. They have sent all demons on Paramashiva. All weapons on Paramashiva. He stopped all of it. He made all of them as his abharanas and his ayudas. After digesting everything, he gave Paramashiva jnana to those rishis. Understand? That is Tyagaraja. After all that abuse, attack, everything, he gave Paramashiva jnana to Tarugavana rishis. He just swallowed all the attacks and gave Paramashiva jnana to Tarugavana rishis and to the whole world. Understand? Tyaga is the biggest power you can manifest, which will burn away all the powerlessness, and all the powerlessness you made it sacred by justifying to yourself and justifying to others. First thing, listen. Do not justify your powerlessness, failures, arrogance, inability, or any other negativity you have. Do not justify. That's the first statement. Next. Do not justify to yourself and do not justify to others. That's the next statement. Third. Tyaga makes all your powerlessness irrelevant. Even if you have made some of your powerlessness sacred by justifying it to yourself and justifying it to others, Tyaga makes your powerlessness irrelevant. Paramashiva is Tyagaraja. Tyagaraja. Let me define the Tyaga. Whatever is thrown at you, you don't care about any of it and swallow everything, digest everything, burn everything away, and you go on giving the best, highest positive possibilities and powers to the world. All the powerlessness, negativity, abusal, attack, everything thrown at you, you just swallow them, burn them away, destroy them. But you go on giving absolute positive possibilities and powers to the whole world. That is called Tyaga. Paramashiva is Tyagaraja. Tyaga is the key to become God. The most difficult Tyaga is renouncing self-hatred, because the society teaches you self-hatred is great. It makes you delude between humbleness and self-hatred. Listen. Humbleness is not self-hatred. Listen carefully. Self-hatred is thinking you are less. Humbleness is thinking about you less. Less self-remembrance is humbleness. Self-hatred is constantly thinking about you, but very cheap, very low. Understand, there is a big difference between humbleness and self-hatred. Person with self-hatred will never be really humble. Adivinayam durta lakshanam. He will show himself very humble. But is not humble. Understand? A real humbleness will be out of powerfulness. Society deludes you, makes you mistake humbleness your humbleness as self-hatred, and as you always in the state of self-hatred, so that you will be humble. Self-hatred is not humbleness. Most difficult thing to renounce in the life is self-hatred. So much of self-hatred, self-doubt, self-denial. That is why even if you think of future plans, so much of impossibility and you shrink. No, one more suffering, pain of failure, why should I face? Fool. Because of pain of failure, you don't plan, and naturally, no plan means failure. It is like because you are afraid some guest will come to your home, you call that person and tell him, please come. You are afraid failure will come to your life, and you stop planning and force the failure to come to your life. Self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt. Most difficult thing to renounce in your life is SDHD. Renounce that. Courage is moving the SDHD out and having the vision for your future. I tell you, highest renunciation, greatest Tyaga is renouncing your self-hatred. See, Paramashiva worshipped in Devaloka. In Indraloka, he is called as Tyagaraja. I was wondering, Paramashiva worshipped in Swarga should be called as the Raja of the pleasure, king of pleasure. Why is he called as Tyagaraja? Musukunda Chakravarti, the Chola king of Tiruvarur, when he went to Swarga, Indraloka, understand, Hindus had a regular communication and travel to other dimensions. It was a lifestyle for us. It is a lifestyle even now for us. We used to go and come to other dimensions. It used to be very usual, regular. Till we were invaded and all the science was destroyed and demonized. Much was destroyed. The remaining left over was demonized. Most funniest thing, the Hindu practice is being called as superstitions in India. Superstitious in India. All right. Why waste time talking about it? Let me come to the point. Musukunda Chakravarti went to Swargaloka and he even helped Devatas in their war with Rakshasas. Because he helped and they won the war, the Devatas head of the gods, Indra, wanted to gift him something. He asked, "O Musukunda, you are such an amazing help and support and friend for me. Please ask what do you want." And do you know funny thing? Musukunda Chakravarti did not ask, "I want to stay in Swarga." No. He said, "My Chola kingdom is much more amazing than Swarga. There's nothing you can give me. There's nothing you can give me. I have everything more than Swarga." I looked around. It looks too poor. There's nothing which is not there in Chola Samrajya, Chola kingdom in Swarga. Indra was very ashamed. He said, please ask something, because I need to keep my pride and I need to save my face. I have to gift you something. You came all the way from Buloka and helped me and I won the war because of your strategies and support. Please ask something and take. So it will give me a feeling fulfilled. And I showed my gratitude. Then Musukunda Chakravarti said, "All right. One thing I liked in your Devaloka, Indraloka, the beautiful deity of Paramashiva you are worshipping. In Tiruvarur we have a great temple, but our main deity, Paramashiva, is Swayambhu Murti. The deity you are worshipping is an amazing deity. I wanted to take this deity as a Utsav Murti for my Tiruvarur temple." Indra was first, he was shocked that because his own Atma Murti, the worshipping deity, he is asking. Then finally he felt, all right, anyhow he asked for some gift, so I should not say no. And he gives the deity to him. That deity is called Tyagaraja Swami. So the god of Devaloka is Tyagaraja. It should be Bhogaraja. If you see logically, Mahadeva's version who gives all the Bhogas, like either it should be Swarnagarshana Bhairava or Bhoga Raja, something like that, who gives all the pleasures. But surprisingly, god of Indraloka is called Tyagaraja. I tell you, if you learn Tyaga, you will be in Swarga. If you learn Tyaga, you will be in Devaloka. If you learn Tyaga, you will be in Indraloka. Actually, as per the document, it says the god of Devaloka. In Devaloka, there are 3 divisions. Swarga. Swarga is like a name of that whole dimension. Bhur, Bhuva, Suva. That whole dimension is called Swarga. In Swarga, Devaloka. In Devaloka, there is one part called Indraloka. So all the three words you should not confuse. It's like address. Swarga is the address of the dimension, like a nation. Devaloka is like a state. Indraloka is like a headquarters. Understand? Hindus had a clear communication, traveling, even luggage transportation. Things used to go from here to there and from there to here. Anyhow, listen. The god of Devaloka is Tyagaraja. That same deity still exists. It is sitting in Tiruvarur Tyagaraja Swami temple. If any of you are in Tamil Nadu, don't miss seeing the 6 items. I'll tell you, the 6 items. So item is a small word. Forgive me. I should say the 6 forms of Paramashiva. 6 forms of Paramashiva you should not miss. 1. Tiruvarur Tyagaraja Swami. 2nd, Nerur Sadasiva Brahmendral Samadhi. On his very body, there is a bilva tree which has grown out of his very bioenergy. His very body on which that bilva tree is grown, that bilva tree's DNA is his very DNA of Sadashiva Brahmendral. Listen. Tiruvarur Tyagaraja Swami, Sadashiva Brahmendral, Jiva Samadhi, the bilva tree standing on it. 3rd, Palani, Navapashana deity, Dandabani Swami. The original deity is as it is. Nobody was able to steal or remove. Many people tried, but it is there as it is. It is able to save itself. Nobody was able to steal. That original deity of the Moolavar, Navapashana Dandabani Swami is there still. 4th, original body of Ramanuja, Acharya, is still there, traditionally embalmed with a traditional Hindu embalming methodology. He himself has described how his body should be embalmed. It was embalmed as per that methodology. It is still sitting in Jiva Samadhi in Srirangam, Ranganatha Swami temple, in Ramanujar Sannidhi. The main deity is not made out of stone or wood or anything. It is Sakshat, the body used by Ramanujar, Udayavar. Udayavar Tame Ubayogitta Tirumeni, Tamagiya Tirumeni, is sitting in Srirangam. That's the 4th. You should all see. Listen carefully. First, Tyagaraja Swami of Tiruvarur. 2nd, Nerur Sadashiva Brahmendral, the Vilva tree grown on his body. 3rd, Palani, Dandabani Swami, Dandayudabani. You should see during the Abhishekam. You should see during the Abhishekam. Fourth, this is too important. Ramanuja, the original body of Udayavar, is still sitting in Srirangam temple as it is. It is not carved. It is not carved. Fifth one, very important, very sweet and very beautiful. You should see the main Moolavar deity of Venkateshwara during Abhishekam in Tirumala, Tirupati. In Tirumala, the main deity you should see during Abhishekam, because the deity was not carved. He just became deity. He himself stood in his Narayanatva, Paramapada, Parama state, space, with 4 hands, and he just became deity. It is not carved. It is not, nowhere you will see any one small evidence that it is carved. Understand? Any carved deity will have that one corner. It will have that evidence. It is carved. Like one bead will be little smaller than the other bead, and somewhere that symmetry will miss. So with that you can make out it is carved. Venkateshwara Swami is Swayambhu. Bhagavan Srinivasa. He himself stood and with his 4 hands just became deity. That's the 5th one. 6th one, the main Moola Lingam of Arunachaleshwara. During Abhishekam, you should see. These 6 directly radiating Paramashiva, ultimate absolute. Understand? Tyagaraja Swami, Tiruvarur, the deity brought by Musugunda Chakravarti from Devaloka. The Tyagaraja Swami. Second, the Bilva tree standing on Sadashiva Brahmendra's Samadhi. Third, Parani, Moolavar, Dandayudhabani Swami. During the Abhishekam you should see. He is made out of pure Navapashanam. Fourth, Udayavar Ramanujar, his original body, sitting as it is in Srirangam, Udayavar Sannidhi. Fifth, Venkateshwara Swami, the original deity, as he is standing in Garbhagriha of Tirupati, Tirumala. 6th, Arunachaleshwara Moolavar, the main deity, which is a Swayambhu. The first linga happened on planet Earth is Arunachaleshwara. Swayambhu. These 6, anyone should see. See, if I am asked to list, I will add many more. Tiruchangood Ardhanarishwara Swami. I will add more. These 6 minimum, everyone in Tamil Nadu should have darshan. All these 6 directly represents Paramashiva. The Of course, Ramanuja naturally Paramapadam of the Vishnu, the space of Mahavishnu, Vaikuntha. Understand? I was wondering why God of Devaloka is called Tyagaraja. Either he should be called Yogaraja. If you do yoga, you will reach Devaloka. Or he should be called Bhogaraja. In Devaloka, he is the Paramashiva gives all the bhogas to anyone who wants any bhoga. He should be called Bhogaraja or Yogaraja. Why Tyagaraja? Tyaga is the key to become God. The most difficult Tyaga is renouncing self-hatred, because the society teaches you self-hatred is great. It makes you delude between humbleness and self-hatred. Listen. Humbleness is not self-hatred. Listen carefully. Self-hatred is thinking you are less. Humbleness is thinking about you less. Less self-remembrance is humbleness. Self-hatred is constantly thinking about you, but very cheap, very low. Understand, there is a big difference between humbleness and self-hatred. Person with self-hatred will never be really humble. Adivinayam durta lakshanam. He will show himself very humble. But he is not humble. Understand? A real humbleness will be out of powerfulness. Society deludes you, makes you mistake humbleness your humbleness as self-hatred, and as you always in the state of self-hatred so that you will be humble. Self-hatred is not humbleness. Most difficult thing to renounce in the life is self-hatred. So much of self-hatred, self-doubt, self-denial. That is why even if you think of future plans, so much of impossibility and you shrink. No, one more suffering, pain of failure. Why should I face? Fool. Because of pain of failure, you don't plan, and naturally, no plan means failure. It is like because you are afraid some guest will come to your home, you call that person and tell him, please come. You are afraid failure will come to your life, and you stop planning and force the failure to come to your life. Self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt. Most difficult thing to renounce in your life is SDHD.
Yes. Nithyanandam, to all the participants, that That was a very beautiful session. Swamiji spoke on Tyaga. I now request all participants to post your understandings on this great truth on Tyaga. Understand Swamiji saying Tyaga is not just sacrificing alone. Tyaga is sacrificing from the correct space. Sacrificing from the right context is Tyaga. Very beautifully in the Living Enlightenment book, Swamiji shares very beautifully that Tyaga, renouncing means not having the idea that your renouncing is renunciation. I request all participants to post your understanding on this beautiful topic on Tyaga. I see so many participants have joined. Ma Janani Jagadish, Ma Nertika, Ma Rani Ayyar, Ma Yogamal Amritalingam, Ma Purushani. Request all of you to post your understandings on Tyaga. Yes. So with this beautiful understanding, as Swamiji shares very beautiful. Okay, my yoga will posted. Tyaga makes you powerful. And my Priyatma Supi has posted. Tyaga is doing renunciation of all your lower identities such as SDHD and jealousy. That's wonderful, Ma. That's wonderful. Yes. So, Ma Priyatma Supi, I request you, Ma, as today the three statements Swamiji has given, I request you to actually implement in your real life. You will see how very beautifully you will do Tyaga from the right context. You are renouncing all your lower identities, all your incompletions, all promises you're having in your life. You will see, you'll experience invincibility. You will see, you'll experience Ajeyatva. This is the secret of Ajeyatva. Swamiji is saying that renounce your very identity. Renounce your lower identity which you're carrying. All the SDHD and jealousy which you're having in your inner space. Renounce it. So, with this beautiful understanding we got from this session, let us now move ahead to the power manifestation. As today, throughout the whole other participants, all of you are wonderfully manifesting the power of seeing through the alchemy products. So, I request all participants to get your alchemy products now with you. We will now entering the power manifestation. So, I request all the participants now, remember Swamiji in your inner space. Remember Swamiji, the form which all of us just witnessed right now. And in that space, I request all participants now to start chanting the Mahavakya. Let your whole being vibrate with the Mahavakya. So in this round, all the participants, all of you will be continuing to manifest the power of scanning a specific incident which has happened in a person's life. So you'll be manifesting the power with the Acharya, with me. So that request all participants now. The question for all the participants, now the date for all the participants is, okay. So on my, I've been giving so much of dates for all of you, so all of you will be knowing my experience with Swamiji. So I'm going to go a little different for all the participants. So, this is the first time I request all participants to post. When I visited India with my parents, at that time we went to one specific temple. It was like a 30 minutes drive from, like, it was like 2 hours 2 hours drive from our Kailash campus. We went to a very famous temple. I request all participants to post what temple is it, and what temple is it, and like who are all with me, what kind of, what the deity, what's the main deity, what exactly happened on that day. So request all participants now place this question. Give this question to Swamiji, saying, Swamiji, when my Acharya went to India, when my name, Virija, Ma Virija, went to India for the first time with her family members, at the time she went to one specific temple. What temple is that, and what exactly happened on that day? Just intensely chant the Mahavakya in your inner space. Let your inner space vibrate with the Mahavakya. Remember Swamiji in your inner space. Chant intensely. You will see when you connect to Swamiji, Swamiji will show you details of the incident which has happened on that day. Okay. I'll request all participants now to open your eyes and post what is Swami is showing you in detail. To understand, only when you share what is Swami is showing to you, you'll get the confidence you're actually manifesting. You'll actually start celebrating that it is actually Swamiji is the one who's flowing through you. So request all participants to post what is Swamiji showing to you right now. Exactly like that, type it down. Ma Jani Jagadish, Ma Yogamalar, Ma Yonana Catherine, Ma Priyatva Surupini, Ma Netiga Krishna, Ma Purushananda, because all of you to post whatever Swamiji is showing for all of you. Yes. Ma Amrita Vandini, I request you also, ma, to post whatever Swamiji is showing to you. Yes. Okay. Ma Priyatma Swarupini, you have posted, I could see a Nandi statue. And I also saw you wore like a dark shade dress and you seem to be with your family. Could see 4 or 5 people around with you. Also saw a deity who looks like Lord Muruga to me. It was a bright sunny sunshine on that day. Okay, ma Yogamala posted 2011 and Devi temple. Okay. And ma Purushananda you have posted. Seeing babe, okay, Catherine is seeing baby Hanuman, maybe Hanuman temple, animals in the forest, monkeys in the temple. Catherine Allen saw. Okay, that's wonderful, Mom. Okay, that's wonderful. So let me now verify all the answers. So on this day, actually, it was to be exact, like I actually like with my whole family at the year 2009. Okay, ma Purushananda, you will see Shiva temple. That's wonderful, ma. So in the year 2009, like around the December, January, at that point of time, when it was transitioning to 2010, at that point of time, me and my whole family, like me, my dad, my mom, and my brother, 4 of us. Yes, ma Priya to you are right, ma. 4 of us. We went to India for a first initiation, for our first program with Swamiji. Like we got the Gayatri initiation, where like initiating us into the science of knowledge, the Gayatri initiation. And after that, we went to a Devi temple, the famous Rajarajeshwari temple in Mysore. So we went to the Rajarajeshwari temple, and over there, my mom got like 3 deities: Devi, Rajarajeshwari, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. And on, yes, correct, ma Priya, I was wearing a dark blue shade, like powder set. I mean, like the traditional what the younger girls will wear when they need to go to a temple. So I was wearing a dark color shade traditional dress. Yes, that's wonderful. Well, of course, in the Devi temple there was Hanuman also. Yes, and on that day, like when we went to receive the Devi Rajarajeshwari's blessings, at the time the priest saw us, and immediately he took the garland from Devi and gave it to us as a prasada. So that's what happened on that day. That's wonderful. And it was, yes, it was in a bright, sunny, sunshine day. Yes, there was no rain. It was quite sunny and sunshine because I still remember. I was like a 4-year-old child. It was like, I was saying to my mom, "Ma, it's so hot for me. Like, just go back to the hotel. Let's go back to the hotel." And like, I couldn't bear the heat. So like, my mom like bought some coconut waters for us to drink and enjoy back to the ride. Back to the Adinam. Yes, that's wonderful. Well, the Rajarajeshwari's temple is actually situated like kind of can't say like there's lots of trees around, ma. Can't say it's like a forest, but there's lots of trees around it. There's lots of animals also around. That's wonderful, Catherine. That's also wonderful. You also manifest that. Yes, that's wonderful. Yes. Yes, my Yogamali, you are spot on, ma. You saw a Devi temple. That's wonderful. Yes, it was Devi Rajarajeshwari temple. Like it's the Kailasa Ashrama Devi Rajarajeshwari temple, which was established by one of Swamiji's gurus named Tiruchi Mahaswamigal, who introduced Swamiji into the science, initiated Swamiji in science of Sri Vidya. So we actually went to his temple and got the receipts of Devi Rajarajeshwari. Yes, that's wonderful. Yes, so now that was an amazing understanding we got, and that is a very beautiful power manifestation all of us just did. Next session is a very important, is the most important session for all of us to understand. In this session, we'll be having a session on, Swamiji says very beautiful, work for excellence, not success. What does Swamiji mean by this? Well, all of us want to experience success in our life. All of us want to experience success in our career. But Swamiji is saying, work for excellence, not for success. Let us directly understand on Swamiji. What does Swamiji mean by work for excellence, not success? When you work from the context of excellence, you'll always be successful. You'll always be victorious. But when you work for success, that is only temporary. When you work for excellence, you're making that as a habit. Let us now understand from Swamiji all the deeper truths on how to work from the context of excellence, not from the context of success, directly from Swamiji.
Working for success, planning for success always leads to failure. Working for excellence always makes you successful. Understand? Planning for success, working for success always leads to failure. Working for excellence always makes you successful. Listen and internalize. Understand? Person who works for success will be very shallow. He will be working dependent on others' opinion about success, because success is always about others' opinion. What others feel, you are successful. All idea of success derived from others, sustained by others, changed by others. All truth about the excellence evolved from you, substantiated, supported by you, and manifested by you. Understand? Excellence is integrity based, reality based, present moment based. Success is others' opinion based. The person who lives with all the time strategizing cunningly bothers about success. Person who lives with a simple integrity evolves with excellence. Integrity is all about whatever Paramashiva has given you, you will manifest everything, breaking all the life negative patterns. Even in your sleep, you know how to be in tune with Paramashiva and manifest state, space, powers, being, super consciousness of Paramashiva. Excellence is all about from where you are, raising yourself to the next. Success is all about others and how things go with others. I tell you, with idea of success, you will always be wavering, diluting yourself, deluding yourself. With the idea of excellence, you will always be grounded. If you see the earliest photographs, videographs available to us, me conducting any public event, public programs, or my enriching activities, the first photograph is me doing Ganesh Chaturthi. Maybe when I was 10 or 12. And the next we have me doing Chandi Homa in Tiruvannamalai and Kaundappadi. Understand, if you see those photographs detailed, whether the side tables or the tables covered with a clean white cloth, or my hand key, or everything needed for the sacred rituals, the way it is arranged. And those days, I did not have even one assistant. I was all alone. You can see the key of the room where I was staying in my hip. Means I did not even have a second person to whom I can hand over the key of the room where I was staying, where the puja items are kept. Actually, I lock the room only if the public property is kept there, because I myself don't have any personal property. I locked the room where I was staying because all the puja items, naivedyams, are kept in that room for the 3-day ritual. So the room was locked, but key is in my hip. You can see in those photographs. Understand, if you see those photographs, you can see very clearly from that time I started my life until now. It is all about excellence. If I organize Chandi Homa today in our ashram, there will be nothing different between what I did in Tiruvannamalai and Kaundappadi. You can see everything. Cow dung on that new fresh mud pot, fresh ghee, maybe now we have all those items in silver. In those days, it was all wood and mud. Other than that, everything, understand, whether it is mud or silver, I was not bothered about the outer success. It was all about inner excellence. If you see this, now, how we do Chandi Homa in Bangalore Bididi Ashram, and how I did in 2000 in Tiruvannamalai or in Kaundappadi, if you see the photographs, you can see very clearly. People who look with the eyes of success will see, wow, that time it was just mud pot, now it is silver pot. If you see with the eyes of excellence, the intensity is same. Intensity is same. I always worked for excellence. Mud pot became silver pot, maybe the side effect of my excellence. But I don't consider that as a success. And I don't consider anything as success. Tomorrow itself that silver pot may become even gold pot. But I don't consider that as success. I consider excellence means intensity with which we connect with Devi and the power of Devi manifesting, Parashakti manifesting. That's all. Excellence makes you excited more and more. Idea of success makes you feel bored, tired, even if you achieve success. If you don't achieve success, you become frustrated. If you achieve success, you become tired and bored.
Don't plan for success, plan for excellence. When I started the Sangha, everyone asked about money, from where money is going to come. How money? Money? You need money? I wanted to repeat what I said in 2001. I said, I have decided to build something which is going to be best useful for humanity. I know money, human resource, everything needed will follow. I am planning to build something which is most important for humanity, which is going to be the best useful thing for humanity. So naturally, money, human resource, everything has to follow. Understand? Don't plan for success, plan for excellence. Success will follow. I said, what I am going to build for humanity, I'll do it best, most excellent way. That's all. More and more of me makes the Ajna come down. Ajna means will, to come down, and will starts believing in more and more of impossibility. Impossibility takes over your will. If you think with responsibility, energy flows straight. Means you manifest your reality. But that is also not enough. That's good, but not excellent. Excellence means constantly cherishing cosmic principles as your thought currents. What's the goal? What's the purpose you want to exist? Why do you exist? More and more of cosmic principles, more and more of cosmic understandings, more and more looking up. Understand? The more and more cosmic principles start sinking in your day-to-day thought currents, lesser and lesser blind spot about your existence. What is blind spot? The gap between why and how. The gap between why and how is blind spot. Why you exist and how you exist. Why you want to do something, but how you do something. Why you want to live, but how you live. The gap between why and the how is blind spot. That gets healed when you cherish more and more cosmic principles. I tell you, you want to exist healthy, but your whole day goes either in sickness or afraid, getting frightened about more sickness. I tell you, you may not even logically be able to connect and see, but a simple thought current. I think this whole cosmos is running with some auspiciousness. Such large existence cannot be accident. Some casual thought current somebody has put in your head by mistake. If you cherish, even that may bring complete healing to your body. I tell you, I have seen this happening. There may not be any logical relationship. Suddenly, a casual thought current, that is the beauty of Vedic tradition. Listen, when you know the charismatic existence called Krishna, when you know this manifestation of Paramashiva called Krishna,
you will realize what he means by the word karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ. Listen, I tell you, royal secret. Whenever you expect result, the kind of the anxiety, anxiousness, frustration, your mind is more faster than the light and sound. It can visualize, imagine the goal of your life now itself before even you begin, and already feel frustrated, feel empty with your goal, one side. The other side, feel tired and bored and terrorized about the effort you need to put to achieve that goal. It can create extremely dangerous, multi-dimensional complexities, complications, and life negative patterns. I tell you, there are only two societies in the planet Earth. Societies that believe, work for excellence, not remembering success, and the other societies just depressed. That's all. Some are wise, W-I-S-E. Others, otherwise. That's all. There are only two societies on the planet Earth. One works for excellence, not for success. Knows the truth of karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ. I tell you, I can just speak on this one verse 10,000 hours. Listen, if you have to have 18-inch biceps and lift 100 kg, don't try to think, oh, now I can lift only 5 kg. I have to make it into 6. I have to make it into 7. I have to make it into 8. By the time I make 100, I may become 100 years old. No. Once the 5 becomes 6, the muscles you grow will become so strong, you will just jump to 20. And then the muscles you grow will be so strong, you will just jump to 60. It will not be the gradual growth. Understand? When Krishna says, karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, he says, don't put your middle class shitty mind on the grand success you are going to celebrate. The middle class shitty mind has extremely uncountable numbers of blind spots, infinite number of blind spots filled middle class mentality, which is all the time looking for success with a tremendous agitation and anxiety. When Krishna says karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, he means, he tells you to be grounded, excellence based. Today 5 kg, tomorrow let me become excellent. Forget about what is success. 100 kg or 200 kg lifting. 5 kg. Now, let me move to excellence. Excellence means it may be 6 kg or suddenly I may be able to do it 60 kg. Excellence is all I need to focus, not success. Having success in the mind, you will cause multiple multiple blind spots. All the diseases described in psychoanalysis and psychiatric, I think both are different way of robbing you. So, all the disease they describe, everything will come to you if you look for success, leaving the excellence. People who look for excellence go beyond what they imagine as success or others imagine as success. Never even my own disciples who have absolute devotion to me even imagined I will make a nation till I announced. And they said, oh God, whether Swamiji makes it or not is different. Even he has a guts to digest this idea and boldly challenge. Listen to this truth. Do not bother about success. Work for excellence is not controlling mechanism. It is a liberating mechanism. When your guru teaches karmaṇy-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, work without bothering about the results, he is not using this as a controlling mechanism. He is using this as a liberating mechanism, liberating you from your Chandala mentality.
Understand, as on now, you will have confidence only about the things repetitively lived in your life. Like example, if you go to the same office every day, at the end of the month receive the same salary, at least for 10 years, you feel that office is stable and trustworthy. And you get grounded, trusting that office. A repetitive actions and results only gives you the grounding and the trust. I tell you, experience of the awakened state and alive state will give you tremendous grounding and trust on very life, your life, that you are not going to die forever. Understand that grounding is a fundamental right of every human being. I know for sure I am not going to die. When this body is not functioning as I want, I will only be sitting and planning what kind of a body shall we take next time, what should be the size of the beard and what should be the size of the biceps, and that's what I will be sitting and planning. And that is what I will be sitting and planning, nothing else. What kind of a Rudraksha I should be wearing next time. Understand, I am grounded. How much you trust your office, boss, your salary, if you are working in that company for 30-40 years and receiving the salary, how much you are grounded, your very cognition trusts it. Yes, my office exists, I go there and I do this. Every end of every month I receive this salary. It becomes like how stably you trust something which is happening in your life for quite a number of times. Same with that kind of a inner stability, cognition, you will know that you don't have death. Taste of awakened state, alive state, Turiya and Turyadita. Even the tip of the tongue, that nectar is tasted. You get grounded about reality of the life's existence. Wow, I don't have death. That is fundamental right of every human being. Fundamentally, You have a right to taste that freedom and joy. I don't have death. Experiencing higher consciousness in your nervous system will give you liberation from fear of the unknown. You will be grounded. Wow. Fundamentally, you will be cleared about the truth. I am a consciousness and I don't die. I embody myself in multiple bodies as I want, as per the laws of the life. But ultimately, I do not die. Your nerves will have that guts. I don't die. Talk to somebody else. Your cognition will be so clear. Your nerves cannot be pushed into nervous breakdown. Even when you leave the body, you will not fall into that nervous breakdown or coma. You will say, all right, I think the body is not able to function as I want, the way I want to exist. Come on, let's design another one body to exist as I want, or just be disembodied being. That guts in your nervous system happens when you taste Turiya or Turyadita, the alive or awakened state. A simple three principles. Decide to accept everything inside, outside, and decide to unclutch from everything inside, outside. Decide to experience peace first. Because when the peace is filling your muscle memory, biomemory, then the bliss grows in bioenergy. Understand? Bliss, Ananda, is an intense excitement from inside you when you start experiencing bliss. I tell you. Joy is success-based, success is joy-based. Ananda is excellence-based, excellence is Ananda-based. There is a big difference between joy and bliss. There is a big difference between success and excellence. Stop chasing joy, stop chasing success. Start looking for Ananda, start looking for excellence. For example, yesterday I was talking about that Nithyananda Hindu Library project. If you ask me to define that project based on your idea of success, I can never define, because it is going to be unending work. Adi Shankaracharya started a revival. Then Shankaracharya 2, Shankaracharya 3, Shankaracharya 4, Shankaracharya 5. Now I think Kanchi Parampara has almost 70 Shankaracharyas. The other Shungeri and all, different numbers. But Kanchi Parampara is almost like 70 Shankaracharyas. They are continuing. Same way, this revival of Kailasa, Nithyananda Hindu Library, it starts. It can never end. I tell you.
It starts based on the scale of success I can never measure. Based on the scale of joy I can never measure. I can only measure this whole revival of Nithyananda Hindu library based on excellence. It cannot be measured based on the idea of success. It can only be measured based on the excellence, because we are collecting. I started this work maybe when I was 3. When first book was given to me, I don't even know to read, write alphabets, and I just started playing with it and started picking up. Understand? From that time I am collecting the scriptures. And I am only working for excellence, means I am very clear. I am going to collect everything related to Hinduism. The source scriptures, various commentaries and translations, good or bad. Some translations are true to the original, some are 80% true, some are 70% true, some are absolutely distorted. But I am going to collect everything, organize, index. If you Hindus who are interested, if you spend your time, treasure, talent on it, I'll do little early. If not, I will do all alone by myself. I don't have a problem. That is what is my Tyaga. If you come, along with you. If not, alone. If you oppose, in spite of you, I'll do what I have to do. That is what is excellence-based strategy. I don't have the idea of success inserted into me. I am very clear. I am Ananda-based person. I am excellence-based person. I am not so-called success-based person or joy-based person. I am excellence-based person. I am bliss-based person. Understand? Happiness is binary logic based. Sugamapaditam sevyam dukkhamapaditam yata chakravat parivartante dukkani cha sugani cha. Hidopadesha. This is a line from Hidopadesha. Happiness is followed by sorrow, and sorrow is followed by happiness, and happiness and sorrow rotate like a wheel. Sugamapaditam sevyam dukkhamapaditam yata chakravat parivartante dukkani cha sukani cha. Always work for excellence. I tell you. If I complete the mission which I am supposed to complete in this birth, then I will not come back. I will reside in Kailasa, send Shivaganas to continue this work and revive and keep it alive, reach out to the whole humanity. If I feel I have not yet completed, then I will assume one more body, come back and continue this work. It's like Nithyananda Acharya too. Then they will call me as Adi Nithyananda Acharya. Then Nithyananda Acharya 2, Nithyananda Acharya 3, Nithyananda Acharya 4. It will continue, but the revival will continue forever because it is excellence-based mission, not success-based mission.
Yes. Nithyanandam, to all the participants. That was a very beautiful session. Swamiji spoke on work for excellence, not for success. Work for excellence. not for success. Let us understand deeply on this. What does Swamiji mean by work for excellence, not for success? Very beautifully, in the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, verse 47, Bhagwan Sri Krishna says very beautifully, karmaṇy-evādhikāras ma phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, ma karma phale heturбhu, ma te sangostva karmani. Very beautifully, Krishna says, do not work, do not think, you do not have the right to receive the results of the work. You only have the right to enjoy the work. You only have the right to do the work, but not to worry about the results of the work. Very beautifully, Swamiji is saying, planning for success, working for success will always lead you to failure. But if you work for excellence, always will make you successful. I request all participants to depend on what do you understand as success, and next, what do you understand for excellence? For example, success for you to, like, success to you may mean like getting it done. Excellence may mean like you getting it done and excelling. I request all participants to post your ideas of success and excellence. And it's a very important topic. All of us need to understand this. Literally the key which Swamiji is giving for us to actually apply in any field of life, whether in the field of health, wealth, relationship, in your career life, in any field. Just by working from the context of excellence, not from the context of success. I request all participants to post what do you understand as success and what do you understand as excellence. I request all participants to post Ma Sharmain Moose, Ma Amritavandini, Ma Yogajnana Suru, Ma Yogajnana, Ma Purushananda, Ma Yogamallar. See, understand one thing. When Bhagwan Krishna says, karmaṇy-evādhikāras ma phaleṣhu kadāchanaḥ, he means be grounded. Be grounded on excellence based. Let us become more and more excellent. Forget about what is success, but let us move ahead to more and more excellence. Very beautifully, Swamiji says, when you think about success, it is about putting your mind into the big victory, into the big celebration you're going to have. By the end of the day, you are going to manifest good life. You are going to manifest your reality. Only when you work for success. Only when you work for excellence. Very beautifully, Swamiji says. Very beautifully, Swamiji says that Swamiji built Kailasa from the context that he is going to excel. Not to achieve some success or anything. No. But to experience excellence, to excel in whatever work he is doing. That is why Swamiji says, when Swamiji is saying that to work from excellence, meaning you are grounded. Like for example, all of us go for work. All of us go for office work. We do the same. We go to the same office. We get the same salary. We meet the same clients and the same boss. If you're an employee for 10 years into a company, naturally you feel homey. You feel comfortable in that. So you're grounded into that office. You're grounded into that thing. Same way, when you're grounded on your ideology, meaning when you're grounded into your cognitions, that you're immortal. When you're grounded into your cognitions, that I'm excellent, you will see very beautifully, you'll experience excellence. To give an example of this, Swamiji started his whole mission. Swamiji started his whole mission just with few rupees and few people. But he said, I know what I'm doing is going to be an excellent work. Humanity is going to enjoy it. Humanity is going to celebrate it. Let me do it in the excellent way. And here it goes. What to say? Within the next 20 years, Swamiji manifested Kailasa, where all the best things of Hinduism, all the best sciences related to Hinduism are being revived for all of us to experience, cherish it in our life. Well, Swamiji only did it from the context of, let me excel, not success. If I excel, naturally I'm going to experience success. If I success, I'm going to become a failure. But if I excel in what I'm doing, I'm going to experience success. As Swamiji shares very beautifully, excess is nothing but your energy going straight. When your energy goes straight, naturally you're going to manifest in reality. When you're going for success, you're going here and there. Naturally you're going here and there. Some energy gets lost in this direction, some energy gets lost in another direction. Naturally, what happens? Some parts of your reality only will manifest. But understand, when you work for excellence, you'll always be successful. That is the key for us to experience success in our life. This is the key that Swamiji is saying to manifest whatever you want in your life. Understand, life starts. Life is being done from the context of excelling, not from the context of you want to experience success. Very beautifully, my Yogamala posted. Yen Appan did it, Kailasa, thanks Appan. That's wonderful one because Swamiji works for excellence. When you work for excellence, you will see you are grounded. You'll have a grounded feeling within you. So no matter whatever happens in your life, you'll just continue to be excellent, continue to do your work. I request all participants to pose any doubts, any questions you have, as this is a very important session which all of us understood that work from excellence, not from the context of success. When you work for success, you're going to become a failure. When you work for excellence, you are going to be successful. It is destined that you are going to be successful. I request all participants to post if any questions, doubts you have. Please feel free to post in the chat section, as is a very important topic. All of us need to understand this is the cognition that Swamiji has actually put into our systems today, where making success is a habit. Understand one thing Swamiji says, that there's no such thing called as failure. In any field of life, excellence is experienced only to stability, not just physical alone, showing mental stability. Even when you want to excel in business, you want to excel in the construction field, you should show tremendous stability in that field to all your clients, to the society. Only based on your stability, more and more projects will come to you. Understand? Success is only for temporary. For you to be successful, be happy. But excellence is permanent. Why? When you're excellent, you're actually not just building physical stability alone. Even mental stability you're building. Mental stability once is being there, you're going to experience tremendous stability in that field, where people are going to trust you. When in any field of life, people are going to trust you, but since your stability is so strong, you're going to get more and more projects. You're going to expand yourself. At the end of the day, you are just going to celebrate your very existence. To understand, There is no such thing as failure. As Swamiji, as very beautifully all of us learned, we may fail, but does not mean we are a failure. Yes, you may have failed 100 times, but for 101 time you have gotten up, started again and again. That shows that you are not a failure. Very beautifully in this one now. Very beautiful in Darshan, Swamiji says very beautifully. Yes, 100 times you have failed. But for the 100 times you have woken up and again tried, again and again tried. That shows that you are not a failure. You are a being to excel. Not for any success, but to excel. And because all participants suppose your understanding, ma Yona, ma Priyatma Surupini, ma Yogamalar, ma Yi Fang Su, ma Purushananda, because all participants suppose your understanding on this beautiful topic which Swamiji is saying for all of us. To understand, when you work for excellence, there's no such thing called failure has been happening. There's no such thing called as failure happening in your life. Naturally, you'll experience stability. You'll be grounded. You're going to manifest an expansion for yourself. You're going to expand. You're just going to expand your inner space. You are going to just celebrate your very existence itself. In my yoga I have posted, in excellent excitement happens. Yes, that's wonderful, Mom. Because in every step of life you do, it is only excelling. You're only excelling more further and further and further. And it's always exciting because you're only expanding yourself. You're only opening yourself more and more so that you are going to experience success in your life. I see so many participants are joining for the program. And because all participants to post any doubts, any questions you have, please feel free to post in chat section. And because all participants also, to post your understanding also be nice to hear from all of you. Please feel free to post your experiences, your understanding. And if you have any doubts, any questions you have also, please feel free to post it also in the chat section. Yes. I see so many people I see so many people are there in the program. And because all participants to post your understandings, your questions, or your doubts that you have. So, understand one thing. Very beautifully, Swami is saying that when we work for excellence, you are only going to bring stability for yourself. Understand, excellence means what? You are grounded into your feeling. You're grounded into yourself that you are going to manifest that in your life. That is excellence. Success is just like temporarily. For example, naturally as a kid, we want to win a running race. What do we do? Every day night we run. Practice running here and there, run. Until the race comes. On the race day, oh, we'll get the #1 medal. And that's it. That's success. It's temporary. But if you want to excel in it, you will see, you will get stability, not just physical alone, mental level also experience stability. You will see more and more is the same act, same example, the child want to become a runner. If he works with excellence, he'll see so many opportunities will come in his way where he'll only expand himself, where people start trusting him for more and more higher competitions, more and more higher races, where he can show where he can show us excellence, how he had experienced excellence within himself. So, I request all participants to post Ma Priyatva Surupini, Ma Karnishu Natarajan, Ma Yoga Malar, Ma Purushananda. I request all participants to post. If you have any questions, doubts you have, please feel free to post in the chat section immediately. As this is the very key Swamiji is given for us to experience success in our life. To understand, Bhagavan Subramanya beautifully experienced success in whatever he did, because he did it from the context of excellence. Understand, Ajeyatva, invincibility, is not just for you to experience victorious, no, for you to have excellence in whatever you do, for you to have extreme excellence in whatever you do. That is why these three statements that Swamiji has beautifully revealed to us. It is for us to cherish it in our life and excel in whatever we are doing, so that we will naturally excel. You're going to expand your inner space. You are just going to enjoy your life. Life will just become a pure celebration. So understand, there is no such thing as failure. I request all participants to pen down how many instances in your life you fear of failure or past failures preventing you from planning for excellence. In each of these instances, now plan again. There is no such thing as failure. Yes, you have failed, but does not mean it does not define you as a failure. So now request all participants. Now, what are the situations, instances in your life where you felt you have failed, or due to past failures which you experienced, which prevented you from planning for excellence? With this new cognition, plan again. For the same instances, for the same situation, plan again. Understand, there is no such thing as failure. You are not a failure. You are Paramashiva. How can you be a failure? Understand that you are only here to experience your highest possibility within yourself. Understand? Can repeat this powerful cognition as like a mantra within yourself. There's no such thing as failure. I am not a failure. Just because you have failed 1 or 2 times does not mean that you are a failure. So, understand, the key for you to experience success, the key for you to experience Ajeyatva in your life is what? Work from the context of excellence. Not from the context of success or anything, but from the context of pure excellence. This is what Bhagavan Subramanya symbolizes. Bhagavan Somaskandar symbolizes, where work for excellence, not for any success. That is why no matter how many amount of war he waged, he always experienced success. He always experienced excellence because he only excelled in it. Not to show his bravery or whatever, no, but to excel in it. When you work from the consciousness of excellence, you will see in every single situation in your life, you will always be successful because you are grounded. If you are grounded in the cognition, you will excel. Anything happens in your life will always be successful. Like Paramashiva, whatever he does is always successful. Even as an accident also, it will only be for a good cause. It will only be a success. So, with this, I request all, as throughout the whole day, all the participants, all of you were beautifully got the signs from Swamiji on how to experience invincibility in our life, how to conquer our inner enemies and outer enemies just through this beautiful statements that Swamiji has given. Never question Pati in your life. No matter whatever happens, never question Swamiji. Never question Pati. Second, success is a habit. Knowing that working from the context of excellence, not from the context of success. When you make this as a habit, you will see and experience success in your life. Third, having the beginner's mindset as Bhagavan Sishya Bhava Murti. We're always seeking, working for excellence and expanding myself and be grounded as Bhagavan Sishya Bhava Murti. With this, I would like to thank all the participants and all the viewers who have joined us for the program. Thank you all of you for joining us for this beautiful program. Today, all of us learned the secrets of correct experience Ajeyatva in our life. Yes, thank you, my Yoga Malar. Thank you for all the participants who joined us. With this, I would like to offer my gratitude to Peter Swamiji for revealing this beautiful truth so that we can experience this in our life by chanting the Puna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone. Nithyanandam.